There's only one of you, and you're the only one, the one in my life, and if the life flows from. Good day, lovely, lovely listeners of Agape FM. It's that time again with myself, Nikki, on the Midday Talk. And yes, you know how we do, and for you, those who don't know how we do, on this Midday Talk, I have the privilege of speaking to business owners. I have the privilege of speaking to entrepreneurs, movers and shakers of Klebeja, Port Elizabeth. And it's always an honor for me, to meet amazing men and women from Port Elizabeth who's making a change in our economy. So today I have another lovely lady sitting right in front of me. Good day, ma'am. How are you?
Good afternoon, Nikki. It's lovely to be here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you very much for coming, ma'am. Like you said, we are here to conversate.
Yes.
We are not here to put you under any kind of pressure. It's just
I
a midday
appreciate
talk.
that.
It's just a conversation. So yes, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for coming, and we appreciate you taking time out of your schedule, and just coming to Agape FM to come and speak about your business, and how you started and where you come from.
Yes.
So first of all, I'm quickly going to read your bio so that the listeners can just have a picture, and a clear indication of who you are.
Thank you, Nikki.
So Nathalie Moolman is a daughter of the Most High, a wife to Franklin, her intelligent, handsome, and patient husband, and a mother to 4 awesome kids. She is an entrepreneur and has a Lochners Biltong Deli franchise situated in Bluewater Bay. Their shop motto was, which was captioned by their youngest daughter, Nicole, is "We serve differently." This is a credo that they apply daily and constantly in the business. She is also a decor hiring. She also has a decor hiring, which she operates from a home in Heathpark, extension 24. Both businesses is in the fledgling stages. Natalie's background is in retail. She was employed at one of SA's major retailers until June 2017, having been employed there for 25 years. Okay, so the franchise is 3 years old to date. Natalie has no claim to fame, and she weighs her achievements and failures at the end of each day. Wow, that is amazing, right there. No claim to fame. And I can see,
none.
Just by just the short minutes and moment that we have spent on the other side, I can see that you are a very humble woman.
I try, yes.
A very humble woman. And that is amazing, especially when it comes to business. That knowing that, okay, to keep that humility.
Yes, it's very important.
Very.
Yes.
So before we go into the business, what we do is we first, want to talk a bit about Natalie.
Okay.
Who Natalie is and where she comes from. Yes, we know that you are the daughter of the Most High.
Yes.
You are a wife.
Yes.
You are a mother.
Yes.
And you are a businesswoman.
Yes.
So you are a mover and a shaker.
We try. We try. Those are four of my labels that you mentioned there. That's very important to me. Especially the first 3. Being a Christian, being a wife, being a mother. Very important.
Wow,
and
that is
the
amazing.
4th one is just grace.
Yeah. Yes, grace brought you here.
Absolutely.
Basically.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
Okay, so you grew up in Port Elizabeth?
Yes. Born and bred in Port Elizabeth. I grew up in South Stoneyville. My alma mater is Bethelsdorp High.
Mm-hmm.
And I just consider myself to be a very easygoing person. I don't have any pretense about me. I consider myself to be kind. I hope those around me can attest to that. How we see ourselves and how people view us or experience us is not always how we see ourselves. But I'm like I say, I'm a very down to earth person. I'm a homebody. I'm a soccer mom. I'm proud of that. I enjoy being at home with my family, and it's comfortable for me there. Everything that I need and want is there. At the moment, of course, we're missing attending divine service in a more formal setting with and fellowship with the people that we are used to.
Yes.
And an extension of that for me is I'm a Sunday school teacher, so I miss that because I'm there with the little ones. the pre Sunday school class. So I really miss that. And now I'm just me, just plain ordinary me. I enjoy watching F1.
F1. Need to see.
So yes. So that's me in a nutshell.
Wow.
Really.
Who would have thought now you love F1?
I love it. I drive him crazy at all.
Wow. And then so you have been, working for 25 years.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden you decided, I've had enough now. Yes. So then you decided to step out of that, or how did that happen?
It came about as a result of changes in the environment that I was working in the retail environment. And when I started there 25 years ago, it was much different from the last years of being in that environment. Where initially we would be more family orientated and we would work together, and it just became, personally for me, it became very taxing, and who I am inherently and the way that the organization was moving, it didn't gel anymore. And it became taxing for me to actually go to work, especially in the last year or two. It became very taxing for me, and it wasn't an environment that I found myself to enjoy anymore. And I came to the point where I actually felt that I need to make a change for myself, and I need to do something for myself which would still be beneficial to the family, to contribute to the household, but also where I could find joy. And I must admit, where I am now, I find a lot of joy. I thoroughly enjoy the environment that I am in now. But the 25 years was by no means a waste, because I learned, I could hone into some of the skills that I have present day.
Yes.
And I could starve of things that I didn't want to bring with me into our business. And I could develop and grow things that worked. So it wasn't a wasteful experience. I learned a lot that prepared me for where I am present day.
Yes, I can only imagine, I am that age, so I can't say like, no, what you're talking about. No, I can't say that. I can't do that, but I can only imagine, I mean, it's a quarter of a century that you have been there.
Yes.
So I can just imagine, the immense experience that you've built up.
Sure.
And yes, there's been bad, but I believe that the good that came out,
yes,
especially for your business,
yes,
and what you took out there. Like you just said, you saw, some things there and you're like, nah, I'm not gonna go this
That
route.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is amazing. And then eventually, now you got actually went into franchising.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I stayed at home for a year after finishing off.
Wow.
Then I was at home for a year, and in that year, you kind of suss things out and see what it is that you want to do, and what you can do, and what is available out there. And I have this, I don't know what to call it, but I would say something without really thinking of the consequences of what I'm saying, and somehow it manifests itself, and that is what happened with the business, because my husband enjoys biltong like
Yum, yum, yum.
all of us do.
It's then delicious.
Yes. And the one day then I said to him, you might as well just buy a biltong shop. Then you'll always have biltong without thinking what I am saying.
Yes. Power. There's
Yes.
power in the
word.
In the word.
Yes. And then somewhere along the line, he also, I don't know if he listened to me that day, but then he also said, I think maybe this is what you must consider going into. And then we started doing homework and we started doing research. And when we got to the point where we actually made contact with the owner, it was just a question of, let's find out if it's available for us, and then let's hear what he has to bring to us, what's available, and let's take it and run with it, which we did, because then things just fell into place. Yes.
Wow,
yes.
That is amazing.
But we first asked permission.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
And when you have a passion, you'll see that, oh my word, I enjoy this.
Yes.
No, not the fact that we enjoy eating it. Yes, we enjoy that as well.
Yes.
But every day going,
being there, engaging with customers,
engaging and doing what you love to do. So for the listeners and the viewers out there, that maybe don't know, from abroad and hasn't heard of this biltong.
Yes.
They're like, what's biltong?
What's biltong?
Yes, what's biltong? So I'm just gonna, give a brief history on that.
Okay, lovely.
Okay, so biltong originates from the indigenous people of South Africa. Okay, so that the indigenous people who is the Khoi.
Yes.
And they preserved meat by slicing it into strips, curing it with salt, and hanging it to dry. Now the word biltong is derived from the Dutch word. The bil means meat or rump, and then the tong means strip. So essentially biltong means strip of beef. Yes, and that is amazing that it's right here in South Africa. Woohoo! Proudly South African biltong
product. Yes,
and it's definitely delicious. If you eat, you just want to eat, and you just want to, so right. it's one of
healthy, those. It's a healthy and a wholesome snack.
Yes, a healthy snack, and I've just read that anyone could actually eat it. It's actually for babies as well.
Correct.
For the teething.
Yes.
Yeah. For that process or
100%.
Yes. So it is amazing, and yes, it's something that's not really that. Yes, it is there, but a lot of people don't really talk about it. Maybe I think it's because it can be a bit costly. Yes. So just tell us,
sorry, you were gonna say?
No, it's fine. You can speak.
Sorry, I was gonna say, just on what you mentioned, the point that you mentioned, that the perception that it is costly, that perception is there, yes, and that is why in our outlet specifically, we're not the cheapest, but we're not the most expensive, but we want to provide quality, we want to provide consistency.
Yes.
And anyone who comes into the shop, because there are people that are hesitant, because I only have this 20 rand and I don't want them to think funny of me buying 20 rand, but we welcome everybody into the shop, and we try to, that is where our motto comes in. We serve differently. We will serve the person with a 20 rand exactly the same as the person that comes in every week, or the person that buys for 600-700 rand, and that is what differentiates us. It's how you feel when you leave. You're happy to have had parted with that 20 rand, but you are happy for what you have received.
Yes,
you know?
and that is the most important at the end of the day, to treat everyone equally and to make sure that the client or the customer leaves happy,
100%.
when they leave.
Yes.
Just give us a bit of background on the challenges that you have, because now it's a franchise. You're taking over, so I'm sure that it wasn't easy.
Yes.
It wasn't easy.
Nikki, especially because it is still so new, there is a lot that we still can do. In terms of the challenges, I think the time that we are just in now is challenging.
Yes.
The business, we've had it this June, 3 years.
Wow.
So the first year is a lot of learning. It's a lot of tweaking. It's a lot of listening, finding out what our customers want, what they don't want, and that was what the first year essentially is like. You're trying to establish your business. You want to create that awareness, and it's hard work. 2020 was 2020.
Yeah. Yes.
And there wasn't much that we could do with the circumstances. We had to abide by the law. With the first lockdown, that 6 weeks, we were closed completely. The challenge there was we had to pay all the bills after that.
Sure.
But by the grace of God, the ability, the keenness that we have to make this business work, we were able to overcome, and we are still trying to overcome those obstacles. So those are essentially some of the things that we had to contend with. A lot of people's situations changed in terms of their earning capacity. So some regulars we don't see anymore, and the broader customer base, where it's your artisans and your people that work around the Bluewater Bay area, their situations changed as well. A lot of people are working remotely.
Sure.
A lot of people can't come into the country, like artisans and the like. So that's all things that we had to overcome, and being here is part of that. Just to create that awareness, to say we're still there, and we still want to serve.
You are still going strong amidst what is happening around
right
you.
now. Yes.
That is the most important. And one thing that stood out for me, and I think this will be also part of your highlights, is the fact that your family work so well together. Because I saw the pictures and I'm like, wow, it seems like everyone is a part of the business.
Yes. That makes it worthwhile.
Aww.
Because you're away from home, but you still have your family with you.
Yes.
That unfortunately has changed quite a bit now, because Zoe, our eldest, has graduated, so she's in her profession now.
Wow, that's amazing.
We're grateful, yes. And she has moved out of PE for work. Our second eldest works full time. Our third, the youngest daughter, Nicole, she is also out of PE. She's in Cape Town. So my staff have all left me.
Wow, no man.
But fortunately, when they're here, they assist. And my husband is a great support. Really, really easy. He makes it as easy as he can for me to actually physically be in the shop every day. He really, really, really supports me in a lot. So, you know, the family it's key for me. They make it easy for me.
Yeah, and I can see that you love your family.
Yes.
You know, I can see that you honestly love. You are a mother. Before you are a businesswoman, you are first
Absolutely.
a mother.
Yes.
Yes. That is so sweet, you know, so sweet. Well, let's talk about your products. You know, I've seen those cakes, and yes, they look beautiful. They look beautiful, and I'm sure they taste, not sure, I know they taste delicious as well.
Yes.
So let's just tell us about all the products in the shop, as well as the process of making, you know, the products.
Okay. Well, as a franchisee, we have to get our Bolton product from the factory because that is just the way it is.
Okay.
So in terms of that, it will come from the factory. What we personally do is we try to keep our stock holdings low so that we have a fresh product every second day. Wow. We have fresh product in store. And where we try to differentiate ourselves from the other shops. And I must be quite honest that I don't even go to other Lochners to go and see what they're doing because I don't want to be jaded and I don't want to follow anyone. I just want to concentrate on what is good for us and for the people that step through our doors. Okay. So we listen to what they like. Okay. So we have biltong, we have horse. It comes in venison and beef. Then we have sticks. You have your chutney sticks, chili sticks, chicken sticks, pepper sticks. But it's our signature lines for the store. The one is beef and jalapeno. So we have fresh jalapeno that is part of the mix. Okay. I'm not giving away the secret spices.
No.
And then we have something called a rugby mix, which I think it's unique to us. I'm not going to also say what's in there. Those that know, they know.
Okay.
And we have flavors that are different from the other outlets. I'm sure they have their staple, yes, but that is ours. And we try to have it fresh and presentable and in stock, and the consistency and the quality must be there because that is what people want at the end. If I had some and the next person has it, it must be the same product. Whether they come in the morning, in the evening, whether they come in today or next week, that is what we try to achieve. Yes. Then the other items that we have alkaline water, which is locally produced, and that also goes very well. The whole thinking behind our outlet in Bluewater Bay is that we want to have a niche product and we want to have healthy. Okay. So therefore the biltong goes with the water, goes with the dried fruit.
Yes,
and so on.
I see where you're going. So let's just talk about the cakes. You know, is it for special occasions?
Yes, the cakes are actually a great gift to give and to receive. Because it is so versatile, and it's not just for the males. Women also enjoy biltong. And we try to do our biltong cakes specifically to the individual. So if you just want biltong and draw horse, then that is how we will make it up for you. if you're someone that has a sweet tooth, then we can mix it up for you. We can incorporate chocolates, and we like to use a premium chocolate. And we can do flavors of your choice, whatever flavors we have in the shop, whether it be chutney, peri-peri, traditional, we can put it in there. So ideally we like to customize the biltong cake to the specifics of the person. And it's a great gift, it really is. And I love making those biltong cakes because it gives me an opportunity to be creative, and I love to listen to what the person wants, and I try to provide that. I try to deliver.
It's beautiful and creative. You know, we can see the creativity behind it. You know, how you took your time to make it, and you can just see the love as well.
Absolutely.
You know. Yes. And the platter. Tell us about the
platters. Yes. That we actually we went on a drive at Addo.
Okay.
And then I saw the platter there. And then we bought it, and obviously we enjoyed it. And then it's like, why aren't we doing this?
Wow.
You know, why aren't we doing this? We have everything in the shop. And then we tweaked it to what we were able to present.
Okay.
So the contents there, you have your crackers, you have your cheese, and the cheese also, once again, it comes from a local supplier, but they are completely top notch, because the cheese is in its category, they are first in the country.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. There again, the quality, and we don't want to skimp. So you have your crackers, you have your cheese, we have your biltong, droewors, and cabanossi, and we had the opportunity to present that to someone, and because they wanted us to do something else. It was for a wedding in December last year.
Okay.
So that was like the height of COVID, you know, and it just opened up for the numbers 50.
Okay.
So the mom came in, she's one of our regular customers, and she said, listen, I want to buy biltong and I want to buy droewors, and present it to the guests while the bride and groom or the husband and wife are taking photos. So then my husband suggested, why don't you show the lady the platter? And we presented it to her, and they absolutely loved it. So it was so perfect, because you had your individual platter for one, which is safe.
Yes.
Everybody gets the same amount, you know, no one gets more or less than the other one.
Yes.
It's beautifully presented, and the venue was so impressed with it, because you put it down, everybody has it, the contents are beautiful. So I loved that, doing that, and we still continue with it.
Yeah, attention to detail, it's neat, you know, and it's nicely closed.
Yes.
So, yeah, you know, that's something that one needs to consider, especially now, you know,
absolutely.
in the time that we are in.
Yes.
With the weddings and whichever, you know, function.
Yeah. It's a very versatile thing to have for any occasion.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, lovely, lovely. You know, this is quite a beefy conversation.
I speak a lot.
A beefy conversation. But there's no beef, just good vibes.
Banter.
Just good banter, yeah. Yes, ma'am. So can you just give us, you know, the contact details, your contact details, and as well as where you are, specifically where you are located in Bluewater Bay?
Okay. So, as I said, it's the Lochners Biltong Deli. We are at Blue Bay Convenience Centre in Bluewater Bay. That's in the centre where Pick n Pay is. And you can contact me on 083-280-8389. That is call or WhatsApp.
Okay.
I respond to both. And my email address is as my name. I don't know if I must provide it. Okay, it's Natalie, So that's Nathalie dot surname Moolman, MOOLMAN @gmail.com.
Okay. And we'll leave it in the comments section on Facebook.
Thank you.
So Agape FM Facebook page, the comment section. Under the interview, we'll just drop it right there.
Yes,
so the listeners and the viewers can get it right there.
Fantastic. We also have a Facebook page. Sorry, I forgot to mention
okay.
that.
So we have a Facebook page.
Yes.
So yes, to our listeners and our viewers, you can go check out the Facebook page, Lochners Biltong Deli.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, Lochners Biltong Deli.
Bluewater Bay.
Bluewater Bay. okay. Bluewater Bay. It's Lochners Biltong Deli, Bluewater Bay.
Yes.
Last but not the least, ma'am. I love the last paragraph or the last phrase in the bio that says, Natalie has no claim to fame. She weighs her achievements and failures at the end of each day. That is something quite profound. And it says a lot about who you are, especially when it comes to business, and how you see life and how you perceive life. So can you just give us a last word of encouragement, to our listeners and our viewers out there when it comes to business? When it comes to, if they also maybe want to go into franchising and they still contemplating on whether or not they should do that. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to have to put it in the context of our lifespan of the shop, these 3 years.
Okay.
And for us personally, it was you can't say success because that is such a heavy weighted word.
Okay.
But to that I want to add continuity.
Yes.
And that in itself has been a success for us, that we were able to have continuity. And in the time that we find ourselves, first year starting out, second year we have a pandemic, third year we're still in the pandemic. So the continuity that we were able to achieve, for us, that was a success. Where I want to elaborate on that is that every day you have to be present. Every day you have to get up. Every day you have to concentrate on what you are able to do in that day. So I just want to say that you need to know what you're getting yourself into. You need to know that this is what I will be doing every day. And you have to be present every day. You mustn't concentrate on the negatives. And I'm putting it in context of these 3 years now.
Yes.
You can't concentrate on the negative. You can't get bogged down by the struggles and the difficulties that come. You really have to present the best that you can every day. And if you couldn't achieve what you had set out in the morning, if you haven't been able to achieve that in the day, tomorrow's a new day.
Yes.
You can start afresh tomorrow. You have new strength and a whole brand new day that is full of possibilities. So I don't know very much for the opportunity.
Yes,
I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
May God bless you and richly bless you, Yes.
Thank you.
We just speak a blessing over your business
We
as
accept
a
that.
radio station.
We appreciate that. We accept that. And thank you for the platform. Thank you for your time. And thank you for giving me this chance to have a conversation with you. Thank you very much, Nikki.
Thank you.
God
It's a
bless.
pleasure. Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.